I'm going to give you a first look at the Drake Cutlass Blue, and we're starting right now.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake Interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Welcome to A Star Citizen's First Look. What's up, citizens? This is SubliminaL here, and today we'll be taking a look at the all-new Drake Cutlass Blue. This footage is recorded in the 3.9.1 PTU and is now available to subscribers and concierges. In this first look, we'll take a tour of both the exterior and the interior. This video is a first look. My full review of the Cutty Blue with more detailed information, recommended loadouts, and overall thoughts will be released after 3.9.1 reaches the persistent universe. If you are watching this after I have reviewed the Cutlass Blue, click the info card here to check that out. If this is our first time meeting, welcome. My name is SubliminaL and my passions are Star Citizen and content creation. Be sure to check out some of my full reviews and consider subscribing. With that out of the way, let's take a first look at the Drake Cutlass Blue. This buyer's guide is brought to you by my Locations of Stanton collection over on Display. Any purchase made supports the channel, and for every purchase, Display will plant a tree in places that need it the most. Click the link in the description. The first thing you may notice up front is that we have a lot less struts. This should make for a much more visible pilot experience than the black variant. Also, to me, the entire front nose of the ship looks like a futuristic police riot helmet. I like it. I have the emergency lights turned on. I hope this isn't annoying for you. For the weapons that come stock from top to bottom, we have two CF337 Panther laser repeaters on the top turret. On the top of the wings, we have a pair of gimbaled size 2 Mantis GT215 ballistic Gatlings. And finally, underneath, we have two gimbaled size 2 DR model XJ2 distortion repeaters. And for missiles, it has 24 size 2 cross-section Tempest 2s that bring more missile payload than a stock Cutty Black. We will go over its stock weapons and components as well as my recommendations in the full review. It's my understanding that the tips of these arms will hold tractor beams in the future. From here, you can see its massive main thrusters. These are currently in flight mode but can turn down into VTOL mode. These also work independently from the landing gear now. Heading around the rear, we have the cargo bay door. The starboard side is identical to the port side. Let's head inside. According to Urkel Games, the Cutty Blue can hold 25 SCU of cargo that would be stored here. Here we have the same component housings found in the Black series. Heading towards the prisoner hold, we have two 6-packs of prisoner cells. This is quite a bit. They don't appear to be operational at the moment. Once they do become functional, these actually rotate around similar to that of a dry cleaner carousel. This is pretty cool. Moving on, under this component housing, it looks like we have 4 weapon racks and an armor rack that are all locked up behind these bars. Let's check out this airlock. I like this idea, but I feel like there needs to be some sort of horizontal floor so someone doesn't trip. Heading towards the fore of the ship, on the port side we have some storage containers and 2 additional clothing racks. On the starboard side we have 4 more weapon racks, more storage containers that you can't store stuff in, and 2 beds. Special thanks to Gooey Chicken Man and Crashman 405 for loaning me their cutties. I was having a rough time after this happened. And then I flew back up to the ship, and this happened without me having a crime stat.
I didn't even have a crime stat. What the f?
And these 2 really came through for me. Next we have one-man turret. This turret comes with a hard-to-find power button, 4 MFDs, and a radar. Let's head towards the flight deck. We'll check out the co-pilot seat first. It has 4 MFDs as well, but no radar. As for the pilot seat, you'll notice it has a much better view than the Cutlass Black. It also has the new building blocks UI featured on some of the newer ships like the Gladius. And it has 6 MFDs, a radar, and annunciator panels. And let's not forget about one of its most unique features, its quantum enforcement drive, the Burke. The Cutlass Blue has 2 flight modes, VTOL or vertical takeoff and land, as well as regular flight mode. These work independently from the landing gear. And that's it, guys. Please stay tuned for my full review of the Cutty Blue, where I will cover it more in depth. I will be waiting until 3.9.1 goes live to make sure there aren't any pertinent changes. If you've enjoyed this first look, you should check out more of my full reviews. If you'd like, there are 6 ways to support the channel. Number 1, you can smash that like button. Number 2, you can share this content with someone who may enjoy it. Number 3, you can check out my locations with Stanton Collection over on Displate. Number 4, you can subscribe and turn on notifications by clicking the circle here. Number 5, you can become a channel member by clicking the join button below. And number 6, if you're feeling generous, consider becoming a patron. Some pledge perks can be seen here, including desktop versions of my locations of Stanton Collection available to all patrons. If not, your viewership is greatly appreciated. Until next time, citizens, I'll see you in the verse.